stuck in LA, right? With no wallet, no ID, can't get on a flight. And he has to like go through the process of like getting the ID mailed to him to LA. But he's not out there with nobody. He can't do nothing. Right?
Gotcha.
So it's like he has no credit card, no nothing. He has nothing on him. Everything is gone. So Cal ends up with me the whole time I'm in LA.
With Dre.
With Dre, yeah. So the whole time I'm working with Dre, Cal's in the studio with me. The whole time, him and his cousin. Which ended up being a good thing because I didn't know nobody out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like me and Cal kicking it all the time. So one day, while we're out there, I get a call from my man calls me and was like, well, he was actually working with us. I ain't gonna say his name either, but he was like a singer. And he was working with us. He's like, yo, a friend of mine wants to come through. You know, he missed his flight, can't pull up. So it's Paul Wall. So I'm like, yeah, Paul, of course Paul Wall could pull up. You know, everybody knows Paul Wall. No, Paul Wall is like the lean god. But at the time, I'm feeling like I'm the lean god.
Yeah.
So it's really time to put this to a test. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, we're in the studio. We pulling up. We drinking, smoking. We niggas is fucked up in the studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
But long story short, I feel like I beat Paul Wall in the lean drinking contest. This is not me advertising lean. I don't want everybody going out trying that shit. I'm clean. I've been clean for years. But I feel like I got it. At this time, Calicoe is in the other room, the B room. They doing their thing. They smoking. They doing their thing. So when it's time to leave, it's like our schedule was from 5 to 5. This was like slave labor, but I'm not gonna say that because niggas was getting paid. But from 5 in the afternoon to 5 in the morning, you had to be in the studio working. So we break out around 5 in the morning. Cal gets in the car with me, and this nigga he starts holding his chest.
I already know where this is going. I heard this story.
He said he's having a heart attack, right? So I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You having no goddamn heart attack. Shut the fuck up. But he's clowning. Like, anybody knows Calicoe, you know, if you know him, you know that, like, this nigga stays joking. You never know when the fuck he's serious. So he's like, yo, I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. I'm like, all right, but I'm going to take you to the hospital, man. His cousin is in the backseat laughing. We dying laughing. He's laughing. So I don't know if it's serious or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the nigga just smoked too much. We drank too much lean. We was too drunk because we was doing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything, because niggas wasn't doing like no coke and no shit like that. But it might
clarify that everything
sounds crazy. Some lean in the building, some weed in the building. It was some Molly water in the building. It was you know, who knows what niggas was, you know, we was just everybody picking up their drug of choice. Calicoe drug of choice was weed. Right? So I'm thinking he just had too much weed. I'm joking because I'm like, oh, you ain't used to this Cali bud, my nigga. And he's just, you know, we having a good time laughing about it. So I'm looking for the now mind you, my phone is dead. His phone is dead. We don't know where the hospital is at.
Yeah.
So I'm like pulling up on people, asking people like, yo, you know what? I wish Cal was on the line because this part of the story gets trippy. So it's like 5 something in the morning. We trying to find the hospital. So we pull up beside this dude, right? He got his back turned. He's at the light, but his back is turned. So he's not looking towards me. So I'm hitting the horn. I'm like, yo, where's the hospital at, man? My homeboy, something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him to the hospital. Yo, bro, I cannot make this up. I swear on everything I love. This guy turns and looks at us, and he looks like a demon. Like, his eyes was like all the way up, like slanted with like red. I just want to say they were contacts because I don't want to believe nobody's eyes is red. But he had red eyes. His cheekbones was like you ever seen that movie The Mask when the villain put on the mask? Mm-hmm. He looked like that. Like his face looked deformed. He looked at us and just started laughing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, that Calicoe energy is different, man.
So me and Cal look at each other. He's like, yo, I'm going to die in LA. I'm going to die in LA. So then we drive. Yo, I finally found some lady on the corner said the hospital's that way. Just keep going straight. So we go in there and it's like the same hospital Biggie died in. So now he's joking.
Oh, nah.
He's joking, but he's
serious. Nah, he's paranoid now.
But the whole trip is, at this point, shit is weird. Shit is scary. This dude was for sure a demon. Some weird Hollywood shit was going on. So we trying to just get some man to the hospital. We get to the hospital. The shit was like a movie. I walk in there. First of all, it's nobody in the hospital but us. It's empty. I've never been to a hospital which is empty. Nobody's there. So we looking for
nah,
something.
y'all
What the
niggas.
fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Seeing it was like in a scene of a movie. So some old lady comes from the back and she's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, my homeboy having a heart attack." If she passes a stack of papers this thick, it was like, "Sign this, fill this out." I'm like, "What?" So at this point, niggas is like, temperament is like, "Oh, yo, fuck that, yo, get him a doctor." Da, da, da. But we still don't know if this nigga telling the truth. Like, we think he just high.
Yeah.
But still, just the principle, like, you passing us a stack of papers, you know what I'm saying? Talking about sign this. Long story short, he go in there. They come out and say he did have a mild heart attack.
You never told me this part. He did?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I never knew that.
They said he had a mild heart attack, so whatever. They was like, it wasn't nothing serious. It'd be all right. Boom. So now, nigga, we still high, though. Like, ain't shit changed. So now we was in there for
Ain't
like
shit
an hour.
Changed. This nigga,
So
this
now
nigga just had that T word with his heart, the tachycardia. Nigga had tachycardia to the heart, talking about everything is okay. Y'all niggas is different, man.
Y'all just said. So niggas is mad high, trying to get back to the hotel room, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, I get to the light at the hotel. I'm right by the hotel. Like, it's like Sunset Boulevard. We on Sunset, though, Hollywood Boulevard. If I'm not mistaken, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong if you're from LA, but I think Sunset turns into Hollywood if you make that right.
Yeah.
So the W Hotel, we staying at the W. We at the L Hotel, the top floor suite. You could pull the shades back and see the Hollywood sign. The shit was dumb fly. So I get to the light and fall asleep at the light. These niggas is knocked out. I'm knocked out. I don't know how long we was at that light.
Yeah.
Right? So I just wake up at the light. I was like, something just got me up. So I just get up. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I fell asleep at the light. So I pull up. We make it to the hotel. Right? We get all the way to the room and oh yes, boom! What the fuck is that? Yo, an 18-wheeler came through and ran over somebody who fell asleep at the light where I was just at.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Dre, I'm out of here, homie. You know what I'm saying? That shit cool and all that. I know detox. You trying to make it come out. I'm out of here, bro.
Nah, that shit was wild, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't never want to go back to LA after that. I was in there like, yo, this shit is just mad weird shit just happening back to back. So then my time is up there. And, you know, Cal still ain't get, like, whatever he needed to be able to fly back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But he wound up making some money when he was out there, too. So he like, don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm going to go find a spot, whatever. Boom. So I'm checking out. I go back. I go to the front, give my key. They're like, yo, you got mail. And the mail was his ID and everything. So it was just wild how that shit happened. So while I'm checking out, me and him just wound up going to the airport together and flying out.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. I got one